What is going on, YouTube? We're back with another YWB certified banger. As I mentioned, I will not be uploading this video probably until mid-November. So what basically happened is that YouTube striked me, so I won't be able to do content for 2 weeks basically. So y'all will be watching this mid-November, but I am stacking weeks full of content. So you guys will be getting like 2 videos a week, and this is one of them. So let's get right into the video. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a review on a movie. I literally finished watching the Five Nights at Freddy's movie this morning. I was watching it at like 3 in the morning. I got done from work. I watched like 40 minutes of it, then I finished. So we're going to be doing a review on it, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion. But first, let's take a hit of this Binoid pen. Shall we, my friends? Cheers. Avatar OG. Ooh, wake and bake. All right, let's get right into the video. So, is the Five Nights at Freddy's movie worth the watch? Now, I've been a fan of FNAF since 2014. I still remember to this day. When I was a little kid, I was like 12. Yeah, I was like 12. I would only play Minecraft and BO2, BO1 zombies and all that. But this one particular day, my cousin's friend comes over and he has his PlayStation Vita. And on that PS Vita, he had Five Nights at Freddy's. That's the first time I ever played FNAF, and then like I think literally like half a year later, that shit just skyrocketed and everybody played FNAF. So that's why I just want to mention that, because FNAF has been a part of my childhood and a part of my life. So it is like sentimental to me. I've been playing FNAF since 2014. I want to explain because I'm gonna say Mike and Abby or Aunt or the bad guys, and you're not gonna understand. So spoiler alert. I will be going over a little bit of the shit that can spoil the movie for you, so watch it before you watch this video. So, Mike Schmidt is, in more detail on who Mike is, he's a single guardian. He takes care of his little sister. He gets fired a lot. He can't keep a stable job. And his brother got abducted and he witnessed it as a kid. And he works multiple jobs to take care of Abby. And that's how he got a hold of the Five Nights at Freddy's job, or the Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, I apologize. That's how he got hold of the Fazbear's Pizzeria job. He has worked before, because in the beginning, he beat the fuck out of this, like, dad who thought, I don't know what the fuck he thought. He thought the dad was, like, some random dude that was trying to kidnap his kid, and he got paranoia and shit, beat the shit out of him, got fired. So that's how he got it. I didn't know that the phone guy, or whatever you want to call him, the career counselor, I didn't know that that was William Afton, or the Purple Man, because he changed his name. But hey, there's gonna be spoilers. I already said it. So, and I mentioned Abby. Abby is his sister. I was gonna say daughter, because I genuinely thought that that was his daughter the first half of the movie, until like towards the end where they kind of explain it. But Abby is his sister. The aunt is trying to take custody of Abby because she doesn't think he's fit, since he barely just got the job and it's minimum wage, and she thinks he's a danger to everybody because he beat the shit out of the guy in the beginning. The lore of FNAF just gets way deeper than it really should, and it gets so confusing. But the first I can't speak, but the first FNAF movie, it simplifies the lore, because it literally tells like what like 2 games didn't tell in just one movie. But the movie isn't bad though. Do I think that there should have been a FNAF movie? Yeah. Do I think there should be like a sequel to it? No. I think it should have been a one-time thing, because honestly, the characters in the movie could have been better. They do got 2 cameos that I really like, and that would be from Corey and Matt Pat. Because the characters in the movie are just, I'm going to give it 6.8 out of 10 on acting, because the acting is really like the thing. It's not the characters, it's the acting. The acting is a little corny, and the dude, the main protagonist, Mike Schmidt, I think he's played by Josh Hutcherson. That's his name, I'm pretty sure. He's a dude that's in, I know him from Journey to the Center of the Earth. So, he plays Mike, which is the fucking night guard. Oh, dude, it's not the worst movie, but it's gonna be a little spoiler alert. I don't really want to spoil it too much, and there is this particular scene I want to go over that everybody hates, and I think they call it the fort scene where they build a fort. But there's two fort scenes. One of them I like, but the other one is kind of cheesy. But like I mentioned, it's where with the animatronics. So it's Mike and I think Abby. They build a fort. Oh yeah, with Vanessa, the cop. They build a fort with the animatronics, and they make it like a kid friendly, like PG-13 type vibe to it. It was like a family vibe. Cause I thought that the movie was gonna be more horror at first, and then like in the middle, the fort scene happens, and I was like, "What the fuck? This is like shit you can have grandma talk about FNAF with, like have her ass go to the movies with you and shit." But I really don't care for the fort scene. I thought it was kind of funny. It is kind of corny though. As I mentioned though, the only really bad part of the movie is the acting. Well, that's a lie, and the CGI. Let me get to the acting though. Particularly the bad guys, the quote unquote bad guys. So Mike hires this babysitter, which he didn't even know is an op for real, because behind his back, she's actually plotting against him and Abby with their aunt. Because the aunt wants to take custody of Abby ever since Mike beat the shit out of the random dude. And not even that though, there's a couple more ops, but the main one is their aunt. So the aunt hires these two, which was the babysitter, Abby's babysitter, and some like other dude. And she's talking to them at this one specific scene, and that's where you see one of the cameos. I'm not even gonna spoil that, so you better watch that. Shout out to his channel though. So that's where they were plotting on. And speaking of plots, that is the main thing. I gave the acting a 6.8 on this movie, but the plot of this movie is like a 6.5. I apologize, Scott Cawthon, but it wasn't too bad though. Maybe I'm just tweaking a bit, but nah. The acting is better. I'm gonna bump the acting to a final 7 out of 10, and the plot is a 6.5. Cause I say 6 out of 10 of the plot is genuinely good. It's like good lore. Cause if you've played the games, you'd be like, oh, like that's from FNAF 4. Like, oh, Abby's doing this shit, and then you see her in the house. Oh, it reminds you of FNAF 4, and that's what I connected the dots to. But the 0.5 is like just for like the bad guys and shit. The acting was kind of cheesy with them. Of course, it's not like top tier like fucking Sony digital arts and shit, but it was just like, why would they even sit there and break into his work and try to get him kicked out? Like that was what they were trying to do, and it was just kind of cheesy acting. Even like the more side characters, like fucking the school teacher was way better than him. But the other part with Vanessa and like Mike, I think Vanessa's supposed to be like that one from Security Breach. I might be wrong. I don't even know. Because he was like William Afton's daughter. But it was an actual genuine cool connection to see her and Mike talk and shit. At the end of the movie with Springtrap, that was some fire ass shit. I'm not going to lie. And I also mentioned CGI. The CGI of the animatronics is like a fucking 6 out of 10, dude. It's just so, it's like an Indian movie coming out of life. It's like an Indian movie on acid. Like the visuals are just more wonky and like it's just more surreal basically because it looks like fucking clay. You can tell it was budgeted and it seemed lazy. The animatronics didn't even look like animatronics. They looked like big, giant-ass plastic toys that were controlled, you know? Like, it wasn't like what you would expect in a 2023 movie. But who am I to complain? That is only the first FNAF movie. There could be better ones in the future. Overall, the movie, I give it a 7.7 out of 10. To be fair, I don't think it's quite 8, but I don't think it should be 7.5 because it wasn't bad. The plot was kind of shitty with the main bad guys, but overall the story was pretty good. I genuinely like Vanessa, Mike, and Abby. Those three characters carried. The animatronics carried too. It just felt like a fucking where the wild things are type shit. So the plot of the movie is a 6.7 did I give it? Then the other shit was a 7 with the acting was a 7. The plot was 6.5 and then the CGI is a 6. So that is all for today, boys. I do hope you liked the video. We're almost at 200 subscribers. Well, that's as of when I'm recording this, November 2nd, but it won't be uploaded until like mid-November. So hopefully we reach 200 by then. If not, can we reach 200? And comment down below if you like the movie. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe as always. Peace out, y'all.